What's up, everyone? Jost, how you doing? And we got a rocking house to start this one off. Can you guys hear me? All what? Three of you? Hmm. So I got a new microphone. Let me know if I sound better or if it's the same old echoey trash. What's up, Rose? Stacy, Dina, what's up, everybody? Does it sound good? All right. Luke sent me $50 on Venmo the other day, and I figured I would invest in a better mic so you guys can hear me better. What's up, Daniel? Does it sound better? All right, good. I got one of these guys. Nice. Ulrika, how you doing? All right, good. I want to do these live streams more often, so I figured I'd get a better mic to so it sounds better, How about Tila's mom's puppy having a million puppies the other day? That was cool to watch, to be a part of. Michael, what's up, bud? Luke, how's it sounding? What's up, Jost? How you doing, bud? How's your headspace, your mental headspace? Are you doing any better yet? Or are you still struggling there? I wanted to thank everybody. That's good, Jost. I appreciate it, man. I'm not appreciate it. I'm glad you are doing a little bit better, I really am. I don't know about Amber, honestly. I tried to get a hold of her today, but she didn't answer. What's up, Marlene? I got some great Christmas cards. This is from Beth's mom. She got she gave me a Texas Roadhouse gift card to go get she said get myself a steak dinner. Daniel, here's your card. Thank you. I appreciate the donation too, Daniel. That was really awesome. Really appreciate it. Mary Packer, always you guys are the best. And Christine Packer, thanks again, guys. Yeah, negativity sucks. Did you see her? I saw Amber maybe. What's today? I don't even know what today is. I think I saw her Monday. I texted her today. I was gonna try and see her, but I didn't get a chance to. Or not a chance to. She never called me back. So I don't know what's going on. What's up, Ray? That's good, Jost. Did she? So I'm assuming she must have lost her old cell phone. We got some really good news about Tila. I mean, she's still on the street, yeah, but she got in that shelter that Penny's in too. So she's off the street. That was a real good phone call I was able to make with her mom and let her know that. Steve, what's up, bud? Where's this light coming from? I don't even know. I gotta figure this light. Oh, it's coming this way. There we go. No. All right. Yeah, man. I like taking that picture. It helped me get out of my shell and be so embarrassed to show you guys what I look like without teeth on. I just got to get used to it. Man, this light is fucking pissing me off. Yeah, man, that's so good about Tila getting in the shelter. She's got a safe place to sleep now. 3 warm meals if she wants them. A shower. There's she has a social worker there that she can use. So it's a lot. Her quality of life went up dramatically just by getting that. And that's kind of why I've been pushing her for so long to go there. And I kind of was not yelling at Penny. I was like begging her to, try and push Tila into the shelter with you, you know. Um, and she did. So that's just awesome. She's got, like I said, they got 3 warm meals or 3 hot meals a day, and a a freaking warm bed to sleep in. No, I never did shelters. No. Um, I never did shelters. I always had a place to go when I was quote unquote, homeless or whatever. I always had some place or somewhere I could go. I just always chose to, you know, live in filth and just keep getting high and not calling anyone. Thank you, Dominiki. Dominiki, I appreciate it. No, not really on the street. I slept in a band so when I say I was homeless, I'd go on like runs where I would just disappear for a couple weeks, a month. I'd just sit in a crack house and smoke until I ran out of all the money. Then I'd, you know, call my parents up and pretend I was going to change and go to rehab and start that all over. But I was never like on the street homeless. The last 3 years of my addiction, me and my brother had an apartment right on the right where Marlene lives in Roxborough, and I was getting really out of hand there, and um, just messing around, and I was all methed up one night, and I tried to like shoot my brother. I thought he stole my money, and it was just a mess. So he left the apartment, and then he was the one paying all the rent and stuff, and so he left, and he just ran away and left me everything, and um, he just didn't want to deal with my crazy ass. So I refused to leave that apartment for 3 years. It turned into an abando because I wouldn't leave. In Philly, it can be extremely hard to evict squatters, especially if the squatter, um, legally lived in that place first. So the last 3 years, when I say I was homeless, I was sleeping in my old apartment. That was it turned into a bando. There's a loophole in Pennsylvania where if you go to a psych ward, um, I would pretend I was gonna kill myself or say I was. And if you go to the psych ward, um, before you get released, all you have to do is tell the doctor that you don't have electricity in your place. And then the doctor does an emergency call to Pico, and they'll get it turned on for 60 days, I think it is. So that was my cycle. I would, you know, just go, as I get high, just maintain whatever I could. And then when shit hit the fan, I would just say I was gonna hurt myself. And Marlene knows we're our old neighborhood, there's a psych ward and a rehab there. It's called Fairmount Psychiatric. And that was like they used to I used to say it was like Cheers up there with me because I've been there so many times. All the all the nurses, everyone there knew me. I'd walk in, they're like, "Oh, Jeff, you're back." One of those things. But I did find that loophole where I could get the psych ward to turn my electricity on. And so that was just a cycle I did for almost 3 years. And then in April 2016, the guy that just bought the apartment or the building I was living in, he offered me 2,000, and I was sick this day. I was real dope sick, and he offered me $2,000 cash on the spot, but I had to sign off and leave the building for good. So I did that. I got the $2,000. I signed off. I left, and I wound up smoking it all in crack that night. And then the next morning, I had nothing to do. No money, nowhere to go. My dad wouldn't answer the phone. Of course, he was fed up, which is right. Um, so I had nowhere to go, and there was another, it was a snowstorm coming. It was late in April. It was real shitty out, and I just said I was gonna hurt myself and went to the Fairmount, and I'm here 7 almost 8 years later now. Uh, but that's like my story of when I say I was homeless. It was always um, me, like doing it on myself, on my own. Um, and I think who just asked if I'd go to Kensington. Someone said that I so back then it really wasn't Kensington. It was different. Um, Kensington was really would you'd go and get for girls escorts back then. The drug dealing was more in North Philly, up in North Philly, second and Indiana, second Cambria. And it was, back then it was one of the scariest things in the world being a white dude from the suburbs going into those neighborhoods because the cops were just animals, man. They are. I still have like PTSD from even thinking about what the cops, during the war on drugs. Um, it was, and I'm not saying it was right. We were there buying, um, illegal drugs, but man, those cops used to beat us up and it just steal our money, and it was just a horrible, horrible thing, you know. But it was never Kensington wasn't. I mean, like I said, it was a bandos there. I mean, Kensington always had its problems, but um, back then, the only time I would really go into Kensington was if I was hanging out with a girl that was, hooking or tricking for money. We'd go into Kensington and she'd do her work there, and then we'd go off on something like that. But yeah, Kensington, I kind of really stayed out of it unless I was going somewhere to smoke, getting a bando to smoke crack. That's when I would go somewhere in the kind of Nick Kensington and just hide there. But that's like kind of how my story worked with being um homeless, quote unquote homeless. It was all me that, I did it to myself, and I always had a place I could go. I just couldn't do drugs there, so I never went, you know? Oh, Renee, you were out there too. Okay. Yeah, man. Wow. You were out there homeless too. So you were out there during Operation Sunrise, huh, Renee? I have a I'm doing uh what's it called? When I'm studying, I'm doing research on the history of Kensington and the war on drugs there, and I'm reading up on the Operation Sunrise. It was such a wild time to be down there, man. It was uh how long was I addicted for? I guess from like 1996 to 2016. So oh 20 years of doing heroin, you know, something right about that. Gas turned off one winter. Wow, and you're up in Toronto too, huh, Info Warrior? Uh, That's got to be cold up there, man. Burned it in my fireplace. Wow. Yeah, Daniel, you got, taking ownership and, that's a big part of journey and sobriety, I think, is you know, admitting where you fucked up and you know, understanding where that, you or, in my case, me, I was the problem. And I know that now looking back and, you know, going through addiction and um all this madness, you don't kind of realize it. Or I mean, I didn't realize it, but you kind of just, push those you know, kind of don't want to think about that. Hey Mary, what's up, sweetie? How you doing? Oh, you were in Georgia then? All right, that's good because Toronto would have sucked. That would have sucked. Pete, I wish I would have uh filmed back then. Back before and I always say the reason I haven't been canceled and on social media and all that because there wasn't cameras around then. Um I'm kind of glad there wasn't cameras around to be honest. Yeah, all right. What for your surgery, Mary? That's all right, man. It's normal. Being anxious is normal. You know. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dana. Alcohol sister, do it in your face. Yeah, yeah. That's hard. That's hard. No, I haven't seen Charlie. I saw her a couple weeks ago. Damn, I forget when. Maybe a week or two ago, but that's about it. I haven't seen her. I the when I ow. Oh, you guys, look, you like my new funny shirt? I'm going to start dating again, so I'm trying to throw some what a stupid shirt, huh? I didn't even realize I had it on. I forget one of my friends bought that for me. uh, yeah, Operation Sunrise was wild, man. That was the only time I ever went to Philly and I couldn't get heroin. That one time was Operation Sunrise. There was all these uh what am I trying to say? Oh, because so Operation Sunrise, what the cops did or what they tried to do was um they tried to incorporate all like the church leaders and like the community leaders and like there were people walking around. Dude, it was such a wild time, man. You like this shirt? I don't even remember where I got it from. When I put it on this morning, I thought it was Philadelphia, the Philadelphia shirt I have. And I looked down, I'm like, "Ooh, shit. I'll keep it on. Who cares?" Even though I probably have never given a single orgasm to any woman in the history of the world, but I'll still rock the shirt. Oh, I like that kind of Kensington info warrior. I would I would love that. Oh, I don't Pete, don't worry. You don't have to worry about me walking into a church. You like the backdrop? I I'm trying to get it a little better. Yeah, Renee, that was a wild time, man. Wild. I wish I could go to frickin' Canada. That sounds like my type of Kensington info warrior. I'd be up there all the time. Hey, Dina, that's important though. You got to put boundaries out, man. Up. That is really important. It's hard though. And then if it's a family member, they're always gonna, go over the boundaries and push them and all that. 9 a.m. surgery. 9. Ooh. I'm not allowed in your stupid country though. Hate it. All because I got 6 DUIs and I got caught selling drugs in the school zone. I'm not allowed. Excuse me. I'm not allowed in Canada. Maybe one day I'll be allowed in there. Oh, Renee, when you were homeless down there, 97 to 2001, where did you, because I know, from what I remember, I don't remember seeing homeless people out as much. Like, were you back uh, in an abando back then or what? Daniel, it's funny you brought him up. I was looking up some info trying to find to see if I could even make a documentary on him or whatever. But I don't know. I haven't seen too much on him. It was a crazy story to when that came out. I don't know, Amber. Um, she Cash App requested me. I saw my Cash App. She requested money from me like 22 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago from the Temple Hospital or something like that. And then I texted her phone. I didn't hear anything back. So that was the last I heard. I hope she's getting better. She was on her, that was her last yippee. Yeah, it's probably not the best shirt when I'm out. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be the best thing, Pete. But yeah, oh my God. So Renee, that happened to you too. Okay. I just explained man, that was such a shitty thing when they take the paddy wagon, take you for a ride and just beat the shit out of us. I got left in West Philly one time. I got they took my shoes and left me down off of like near Spring Garden. All the way down, they used to, man. I remember, man, that was such a crazy time to be down there, Renee. You just brought back memories of the Jump Out Boys. Oh man. God, what a crazy time. Marlene, do you remember when that was happening down there? Like I think it was 2010 or 2011. I was I was really active getting high down there then, and I got locked up a couple times, when he was out there. I can't remember how it happened. I gotta remember. I think I was actually locked up when they caught him. Yeah, Summer Breeze. Yeah, all you gotta do is you can just find an online person or online doctor. I think it's 45, $100. All you have to do is tell them you have a heroin addiction. They give it to you right away, no questions asked, as it should be. And it's very easy there. Yeah, I just remember it being weird down there. I think I was actually locked up in CFCF the day he got locked up or he got caught. I remember watching it on TV, and I think we were going crazy in jail when it happened because it wasn't even the cops that caught him. It was the neighborhood. It was a bunch of neighborhood people that caught him and beat the shit out of him and held him until the cops came. What's up, Cassidy? Yeah, I'm trying to do the streaming again. We'll get there. Yeah, I remember when it was all over the news. I remember that. Are you gonna be in Abington? That's who did my brain surgery. I really love. I mean, it was years ago, but I had a very good experience in Abington. Their neurotrauma ward. I had a great experience there. I hope you do too. Yeah, Joe. So that was when I was down there. It was wild. We slept in Center City by Love Park. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it was a little different. Oh, get out of here, Cassidy. I just listened to a podcast about them too, man. That fucking bitch is out walking around now. When it happened, what the hell? Yeah, they got she's out of jail, just living her best life now under a fake name, a different name. Yeah, it's easy here, Summer Breeze. It really is. Hey Luke, thank you. I just saw that. Wow, I can't believe, man. Did you ever meet them? Hey, Deep View Media, what's up, bud? I, I didn't realize you had changed your name there for a while back. I was looking, I was like, man, I thought you blocked me. I'm like, what'd I say about him, man? I hadn't seen you, and then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, he changed his name. I was confused there for a little bit. Hey, Deep View Media, do you remember when the Kensington Strangler was out there? We were just talking about that. I'm sure you were probably down there during then. The Scarborough Rapist, yeah. I just listened to a whole podcast, three episode on them. Do you guys think, or do you think Carla would have killed if she never met dude? That was before? Okay. Wow, so wild. Is that yeah, yeah. So she got off light, yeah. And I remember well, so the one of the guys that he was you know made after was yeah, the what's his name? Gary Heidnick. And it's not Kensington, that's more North Philly, but you are right about that, Pete. It's Gary Heidnick. He was off of oh man, he's in North Philly. I forget where. I drove by his house, and the cool thing was the lady that was living there was gonna let me film the basement, and I just never went back like a moron. So I got to go back there. Um, I got. You don't think he? Yeah, I always they were talking in that podcast. They were wondering if it was gonna if Carla would have went nuts if she never met him because she apparently she was pretty crazy, like she got into it pretty bad once they started doing that shit, man. Sleeping packs, yeah. Oh, okay, Deep View Media. Yeah, I just remembered that just because like I was locked up, and then I was the laundry man at Pick at the jail Pick in Philly, and he was in, or yeah, I think it was Pick, or was it DC, whatever which one it was. He was in the suicide block, and I was the laundry guy, so we'd have to bring him over and give the those little turtle smocks. Um, you know, I'd have to give it them. So that's where I would. That's how I met him, and I've talked to him. He told me he one of the girls uh gave him AIDS. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little more professional with the streaming look, Deep View. So I did. I got the better got the camera, better mic, background, stuff like that. Uh, the Ken and Barbie killers. Yep. Wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, I'll do a cat background. I gotta find one. I'll definitely do that. Yeah, Deep View helped me out a lot when I was getting started. Just with I whenever I had a question, man, you always quick to answer. So I really appreciate that, man. Definitely check his channel out and watch his walkarounds. Definitely. Trying to see if I'm with Paul. Okay. So I am gonna be. Are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do twice a week, either Wednesday and Thursday or Friday and Sunday, something like that. Um, the K&A background, yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna be going up to that to see Stacy's cousin in Wilkes-Barre um next week, and I'm gonna do a video there, and we're gonna get all set up, stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I really do. What the heck did that say? Oh, okay, okay. No, sorry. So I am going to this weekend. I'm trying to decide which I'm gonna try and hit another different city up this weekend. I'm not sure which one. Um, I'm gonna try though. Try out, a different, maybe Camden, Trenton. Might even go to Baltimore. I don't know yet. I think I want to get away here for a couple days. Alexis, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Cassidy. I wish you could come here visit. Like I said, I can't even go to Canada because of stupid DUIs, and I got caught selling weed. Even though weed is freaking legal now. Um uh New York City is not far. I want to go up there. I do want to go to Boston. I have to get up there. My only problem is uh I have a lot of miles on my car, and I'm just worried about it breaking down when I'm up there. But I might see about renting a car coming up there for a couple days. But I have a lot of uh I want to go. I have family, almost pretty much family in Boston. A kid I've known my whole life uh up there. So I want to get up to Boston. I love that city, man. I do. I want to get up there. Maybe hopefully soon I will get up there. You know, maybe Alex go out. Oh, I Boston's an awesome city, man. I had the most. I went there. All right, Daniel, I'll hold you up for that. I'll hold you up to that. I went up there. When did the Red Sox win the first time? Was that 2004, Daniel? I think it was 2004. Um, and I went uh the the New Year's after the Red Sox finally won. I believe it was 2004 for New Year's, and man, it was such a good time up there. Uh, you know, yeah, I was thinking about that, Danny. I don't with the type of work I do. I feel like I need a car all the time just to get around. I guess I could rent a car up there, use that Turo thing or whatever. Um, Something like that. It was 2004, right? Yeah, so it was that 2004. It was the New Year's of 2004, and it was I love that city. Yeah, I think so too. They also have that Turo app or Turo, Turo, where you can rent cars. I heard good things about that. So I'm not sure, but I definitely gotta pretty much I just got stopped being a, a bitch, excuse my language, and get out and start doing stuff. That's it. It's 2004. Yeah, it was that. And I remember um my best friend in the world, Steven, he lives up there. I've known him my whole life, and we grew up in New York together, and so we were Yankees fans. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna show these Boston Red Sox. I'm gonna wear my Yankees jersey up there." And none of them cared. They're like, "Buddy, we just won. We don't give a shit about your Yankees jersey. We just won after what 100 years." Uh, it was it was it was a funny time. What's up, Mike? What do you need? How you doing, bud? I don't know if I can help you. I could try. Yeah, Miss Carol, you are right. It was expensive up there. I I really wish I had money to move around because I would love to move away and do something new somewhere else. I really do. Um, you know, I really, really wish I had money. I'd love to move every couple of years to different places and experience different stuff. That's I just, I would move uh tomorrow if I had the money. Man, Cincinnati, I can't stop thinking about your Skyline chili, man. I love that shit so much. Cassidy, yes, I do. I I disinfect and spray the car down after every interview. I try and be as clean as possible. You know, I've been doing it for over a year. I still haven't gotten, you know, anything really that I could see. I don't know, but it probably isn't the smartest thing to get to bring everyone into my car like that. I think I like the atmosphere for the interviews in my car. I like I like that it's private when we're in the car, and I think they feel more open to interview in there. So you know, probably not the best thing to do with my car, but I think it's a good idea like that. I don't like even the other day, Stacy's interview, she wanted to do it outside, and I just don't like filming people when they're not, I don't like when I interviewed that girl outside and the girl walked and started yelling at me for filming, so I don't like interruptions like that. So I really like it in the car. Uh Thanks, Shoosh. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard, but it's so hard to like I try and just show people when they're as sober as possible when I interview them. It's you know, it's hard though because they're usually high. And don't get me wrong, I think it's important that a lot of that stuff is shown. Uh, I just don't want to do it on my channel because it affects the people that live there. It affects a lot of stuff. I choose try not to show it on mine. I try and show more of what's going on with the addict in their life. But I listen. It's happening in public, so I think it does need to be shown. I just don't like showing it on my channel. It's just a personal preference, but it has to be shown. I get that. Thank you, Shush. I appreciate that. Shush. I like that name. Shush. I like it. Oh, men's shoes and socks. Yeah. What do you? So Ellen just bought a bunch of socks. I mean, bunch of sneakers. Are you down there? Oh, that's what you do for your fashion. Oh, okay. Um, Michael, if you want to email me or message me privately to talk, we can. Is that your nickname? I like it. Thanks, Mary. I love you too. You know that. Luann, I don't know, man. I think my photography's okay, and then but like it seems like I don't know. Then I look at like a professional photographer's photographs, and I'm like, I look like shit compared to this, man. Off to what is he sleeping in his car now or something? McCon, I every Philly mayor says they're gonna clean it up. Almost all of them run on that um platform, and whether they have intentions on doing it, it just seems like they start and then something else inevitably happens in Philly and then they just forget about it. So I don't know. It's with the Philadelphia fixing it. I think they well, for me, I need to see it to believe it. I my bullshit meter starts ticking right away when I see a Philly politician saying they're going to do something. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun, Cassidy. I kind of wish you were there because it was a little nerve wracking. I went today. There's a there's a in a band. Hey, Deep View, do you know about that? Or have you ever gotten to that old SEPTA station that's not being used anymore? It's on the Ridge Spur line. It's like right near Spring Garden. Um I was trying to get to that today, but I gotta walk down this another one of those um you know, of a dark ass train thing. So a tunnel. So, but I want to get there, man. I want to. It's a old abandoned, dude. It's like you look it up, YouTube. It. There's a couple videos. It's like stuck in time from the early '90s. It's really cool looking. I want to try and get there. Um, my yeah. No, I know. Someone messaged me today said he was talking shit on me. It's right near there, right near Fairmount. Michael, I just wear normal socks and I hand out I just wear regular hold on. In the wintertime, I wear these Fruit of the Loom. These are inside out now. Just socks. That's it. Um yeah, no, Ray. I was actually gonna do that today and I got sidetracked. I'm gonna do a video where I ride that. I'm gonna try and interview someone up there. You know, you jost and it's listen and it's it especially applies here in Philly. It seems well cities, but it's they say a lot of hey Steve, take it easy, bud. You know, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I saw like one. I didn't see any channel going actually to the station. I seen them when they're driving by. I gotta look better. Um, yeah, the only time I think about is when someone I just showed you the socks I'm wearing, Michael. It's the same ones. I'm not taking my sneakers off. It's chilly here in San Diego. What is it like 50 and sun at 50 and windy? I would love to live in I want to move to San Diego too. You're right. No, absolutely, Jost. You're absolutely right. I would love to move to San Diego though. I almost moved out there when I was like 22. I thought I was gonna I thought moving across the country was gonna solve my heroin addiction, but no. Andrew, I would love to. Maybe if I once I start making money and if I ever get money to travel, I will come out and visit. I really want to go. I really want to go I don't know, but the socks, I don't know, but like it's I never realized how many people were like into feet until I dated this girl that did like the OnlyFans stuff. And I mean, it's just the amount of people asking for feet pics from her. You know, never saw a broke guy eat so much in my life. I don't kink shame. It just sometimes feet guys are it's just a little weird to me, but eh, whatever. To each his own, you know? I don't know. I don't judge. Is it cold in Maine? Yeah, some of the people are yeah, I know. It's not for me either, but yeah, some people like feet. So, you know, there's a I ain't gonna bring it say his name or anything. There's a guy I know that I'm friends with. He's a we call him the foot monster. The foot monster. Whatever though. I hate feet too. I hate everything about them. Everything about them. Yeah. But so the girl I was dating, right? She sold her nudes and all that. She made good money, but the most she made was from feet pics. It was just it blew my mind. I don't know. How like feet got in you. Maybe I should have shown my feet if we were gonna do getting all this now. You know. Yeah. All right. Does anyone have any good plans for this weekend? Bear, you got nice. All right, nice feet, nice. $20 for eggs and hash browns. That's expensive. I would sell my feet pics too. I got nothing against it. I got nothing against that. You know, staying in doing nothing. I want to get out and do something this weekend. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like this. I was looking for. I wanted to get a little bit more of a realistic background. The winter that winter house didn't look that good. Oh yeah, that's right, man. That's right. The college football. I don't watch football anymore. I wish I do. It's weird. I don't know what happened. I used to be like the biggest sports fan in the world growing up. Um, and when I got sober, I stopped. I can't watch sports anymore. And I don't know if it gets me mad that I can't or if I'm just jealous that people have something fun to do on the weekends and I don't want to do it. I don't know what it is, but I used to love it. And then I just stopped it. No, no warranty on the drone. It's done. It's $1,200 down the drain. But you live and you learn. Oh, are you? Can I come over, Monica? Those things are awesome. I can eat like a million of them. Yeah, it sucks, but you live in Georgia? Nice. Shorts on Christmas. Hey, we almost wore shorts. I think I could have wore shorts up here on Christmas this year. It was about 50 something degrees, I think. It wasn't cold this year. It wasn't cold this year. Oh, nice. Did you? Um, which one did he do? Hey, Daniel, do you listen to Daniele Baldelli too? I forget what his is name. Daniele Bolelli. He's another history podcaster. He was on Joe Rogan a couple years ago. He is awesome. He is awesome. You need help making them? Is it supposed to snow Sunday? All right. I was just seeing something on the on Facebook. It's been something like 700 days since we've gotten snow. I think it says something like 700 days. Do you what do you plow or something on then deep view, or you do something else? Is that for money for you? I believe he could have been I think he is an author, but he does a podcast now. So hardcore history. Dan Carlin, the guy's name is. He does he did a series on the World War II in the Pacific Theater. It was like 20 something hours long. It was amazing. If you like history, deep view, look up and you listen to podcasts. I cannot recommend hardcore history enough. I mean, it gets a little overwhelming with how much info he puts in that stuff in those episodes. But I mean, literally, it was the Pacific Theater series he did was like 25 hours long or something. It's amazing. It's Hugadin or something like that. Hugadorn, Hoodigan. I always forget it. It's Hugadorn or something. I can't remember. I always screw it up. In New Orleans. Oh, is that where you are, New Orleans? I listen. I want to go to New Orleans so bad, um, so bad. What's the TikToker that the black gentleman that does all the food reviews? Keith something. He just said New Orleans was his number one city to eat in America, which is yes, Daniel. That I was almost like I almost had nightmares from that. That's about Stalingrad and that is a dark episode to listen to, man. Oh, so recording deep view. I got it. I got you, dude. That you are right, man. That Ghost of the Front. That was man. That was a dark couple of years. A dark year to be stuck in Stalingrad or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, like, but with that guy's podcast, he just explains stuff so good. Um, he it's just the way he explains stuff. He's just so good at talking, and he's smart, but he dumbs it down enough for my dumbass to understand it. If that makes sense. Hey, Mary, get some rest. Love you too. Good luck. Good luck on Friday. If I don't talk to you by that before then. Yeah. Oh, there's a Daniel. I watched this guy on YouTube. I can't remember the name now. It's a a, a bunch of a couple of Russian guys that they go out and they what's that called when you got a metal detect and stuff and they find old they find bones and all types of crazy stuff all over around Leningrad. Yeah, I want to get to New Orleans, man. Jost, I hate war so much. It's I am like a hippie. I hate war with all my heart, man. I really hate it. I just want to go to New Orleans to eat. I want to eat their food. Let us know if you're staying in the hospital too, or you're going home, Mary. Make sure you keep us updated and let us know what's going on. Yeah, and that it's like the military industrial complex, man, that runs the world, and it's just the reason I hate war. It's because it's nothing. It's just young kids that get killed. It's all you know. Everyone we send to war is between like 18 and 25, and you got to send them young before they realize what they're doing. It never accomplishes anything, man. What's it good for? Info. I'll tell you exactly what it's good for. It's good for the economy, and it's good at making some people a lot of money. But that's about it. Laid on a grenade. I want to try your food, Monica. I really do. Um, I, my dad makes this bread pudding every year for Christmas. It's our big Christmas dessert, and he got the recipe in New Orleans, and we make it. And man, did I stay up to midnight? You're a funny person, Cassidy. No, I'm old. I'm old. I can't, I'm in bed by like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, man. That's it. Maybe. I wish I could stay up late. I wish I could stay up later so I could film stuff at night, but I don't. I'm up at like 5 in the morning. Like my clock in the morning, it doesn't matter how late I stay up or whatever. Like at 5 o'clock, 5:15, right around then, my I wake up. No questions asked. Oh, gumbo sounds so good. And beans and rice. And po' boys. What's those like fried bread with the powdered sugar on it? What are those called? Blintzes? No. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because of the time difference. My bad. Beignets. Oh my god, those things are good. Um, I used to get them uh in the summertime. My family used to go to Disney World a lot. And we used to drive down there, and at Epcot, they used to get those beignets things there, man. What's up, bro? Thank you for liking it. Excuse me. So Cassidy, it's like that for you too, man. I'm up at 5 o'clock, no matter what. Hey, Kathy, I'm glad you joined it. Man, those beignets were so good. USA have Xmas in November. We have Xmas in November, huh? Oh, that's pretty cool, Luann. Hey, Lace, what's up? And Jennifer, you guys are here. Awesome. I know I can't. Right now I'm in my head trying to like I'm looking at the time. It's like gonna be ending soon. I'm like trying to figure out what the hell my fat ass wants to eat now. So all I think about is food now. I yeah, French toast. Listen, you have to put powder. If you don't put powdered sugar on your French toast, you are a communist. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like that's you are no, you have to put powdered sugar on French toast, man. Douglas Dickey? All right, I will look him up. What's up, Brittany? How you doing? Yeah, I agree. Douglas Dickey. You guys have Thanksgiving in November. I gotta look that up, man. I don't know all that stuff. Um, no, I can't do 3 hours. I don't have nothing to say, man. I'm hard. I get hard. I don't even want to do this ever because I feel like I got nothing to say that you guys want to hear. No way I'm doing it that long. Hold on. I gotta Douglas Dickey. I gotta 1 second. Biggie. Oh wow, he popped right up. Private first class. Was a United States Marine who posthumously received the Medal of Honor for heroism during Operation Beacon Hill. March 26, 1967, while serving as a rifleman with Company C. Wow. Cool stuff, man. I don't know if I get money from the live streams. Like some people donate. I appreciate it. Honestly, I want to do these just to I get overwhelmed reading the comments a lot. So I like to come here and talk to you guys this way. I had to block that kinky kitty girl today. She's just a psychopath. I try to be nice to people. Some people just like to watch these channels to get angry or like get mean or just to make them feel better about themselves. So, you know, sweet potato fries are awesome. I think I'm gonna go to Morrisville, which is right up the street, and get or what's it called? Jamaica jerk chicken. That's what I think. I can't eat BLTs. I don't have teeth in, man. I wish I could. It's hard to all right, well, I'm glad you guys like the fastest hour. That makes me feel good. I feel bad because I'm not sure if I have anything to say for you guys. I'm always like just crickets in my head. French fries with mayo. That's a British thing, right? Spaghetti sounds good too, man. I like French fries with vinegar. I think that's a British people too. All right, Jost. Love you. And I hope you get your mental space back to where you need it to be, bud. You're a good dude, man. No, I cannot. I am not saying that name. No, 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 no. Tell him I said hi, though. Mayo and ketchup together. Malt vinegar, yeah. Uh-huh. I like Canada cheese curds, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jost, you're a good dude, man. Oh, is it a Dutch thing, Daniel? Yeah. Hey, Cynthia, you showed up. Tressa, what's up, guys? So, poutine. Here's the thing with Canadians. Yes, you guys are annoying, and yes, you guys are too polite. But goddamn, you guys can make some good French fries with gravy on it. The best. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I want this to be a positive space, and people get angry, and we can have discussions and not agree, and you know, um, keep keep a good discussion and have discourse, and I don't want to be with someone or talk to people I just agree with, but she was just angry, and it was just like, why are you so angry? Go watch a YouTube channel that you have fun at or that you like. Oh, fries and gravy is so good, dude. Oh, I cannot get enough of that. Split speed, that sounds great too. You're not polite. It's disagreeing. I like disagreeing with people. I like talking to people I don't agree with. I like it's important. Um, you know, home fries are like in America, they're just like here, I'll show you. No, I don't have them anymore. It's like breakfast fries, breakfast potatoes. I think the home fries are the ones that are shredded, but I'm not sure. I think they're the ones that are like when they're like shredded. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I think yeah, Cynthia, you're right. Um, I like listening to people, talking to people I don't agree with. It doesn't mean, yeah. Hey, I don't. I love. I don't. I have nothing against the Trump supporters. I really don't. I just he is a con artist, and he's just taking advantage of good people, and I don't like that. Some of my best friends growing up are magatards now, and you know, I just I have nothing against them. He's a good con artist. He's one of the greatest con artists the world has ever seen. There's a reason why he's got billions of dollars. I just don't like him. I don't have anything against his, he's a con artist to the highest degree. And I think he takes advantage of good people. And you know, I like Trump as a game show host on TV. I don't want him running my government though. Um, I I like enjoying him on a TV show. But like I said, everyone has their disagreements. I think he's a danger to America, and I just don't. You know, whether you believe he lost that election or not, he's had 4 years to prove it otherwise, and he hasn't been able to do that. And it's how many people has he sent to jail because of that one lie? It's like, just get over it. And like, I just wish he would have said, okay, I lost, and then came back these 4 years and ran. But what are you gonna do? I do too, man. Mustard colored hairpiece. You guys say that, but he did take a lot of money from China, a lot of money from Russia. He took $250 million from his constituents and saying he was going to use it to prove the election was stolen, and he used all that money to put in his pocket. Not one penny of that money he raised to prove the election was stolen went to proving the election was stolen. You guys sent all your money to a billionaire, and he just put it in his pocket and said thank you. So, did he? Oh, that's right. He did insult the queen. I remember that. Spray tan, it's sexy. uh, I like interviewing. So I like interviewing Amber. Actually, no, let me take that back. I don't like interviewing her. It makes me upset. But I I like her as a friend, as a person, and I know I'm gonna make the 20. But a lot of the times, the interviews I do with her, I can't get monetized. They don't let me monetize them, so I don't even make money back. But most of the time, I can if I interview her, I know I'm going to make the $20 back. And when I pick her up, I just see her trying to get a date, and I'd rather just give her the money to talk than to go do a date. I'd rather just give her the money and an interview her and bring her back to her friends. That's just how I look at it. Um, I hope she gets clean. I really hope she does it. She's running out of time, man. It's not. I didn't think she'd be alive this long, but you know, I info warrior. I tell her that all the time. I told her she would just go get clean, and for a year she could literally start her own channel, do something like that. Um, document her like trip through sobriety if she wanted to. And I told her she started a channel, went to do it the right way, she would have 100,000 subscribers in a month and kill it. But she's got to want to do it, and that's the hard part with her. Yeah, Deep View. It's going to be 11 years this summer since she's been down there. I think it's 11 years. She would literally have a 500,000 subs in a couple months, killing it. especially if she did it the right way and she was really getting sober and doing it. Um, you know, she could live the life we all want. Eh, she just has to want it. Right now, she just wants to get high, and you know, it is falling apart big time. Uh, and that's the hard thing to that's the hard thing for me to watch. Is And deep view, I know you could see. I know, I'm sure you see this a lot, and I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. And maybe you don't um experience this as much because I don't know if you talk to the people on a daily basis like that. I'm not sure, but just watching someone that you deal with like decline, that it's almost like every time I see them, they get a little bit worse. It's just hard to see, man. It's really hard to see. Uh, just it's even when I go back and I look, dude, it's so hard to get interviews with doctors and stuff like that. I wish I could, man. Yeah, yeah, he changed the name. It's the same channel. That's I didn't even realize when it first happened. I thought he blocked me. I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, that's him. Amber, I think see the reason Amber's an open book on social media. She's always doing interviews and stuff. So, when you see her over and over again, and we just you form attachments in a way. A lot of people start to hate her or talk shit on her, but then a lot of people just really want to care about her and forming attachments with her. But it's hard. It's really hard, man. Really hard. That I pre no, I didn't think you would. I thought we were, and no, we are cool. You know what I mean? I just like I said, I didn't realize with the name change. I was like looking around because you and I think you might be the only other channel Kensington I'm a prescribed Jesus Christ subscribed to. Um it's only you. It's you and maybe I think Frank's I'm subscribed to too. But then all of a sudden, I just didn't see your stuff. I'm like, what the hell happened here? Harley, I saw her a couple days ago. She's doing all right, but she's another one. I'm just waiting to get bad news from, which is horrible to say. Um, but I've been seeing her looking real rough. I've never met Frank. I've seen him down there one time, but that's about it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. It's been Jesus Christ, it's an hour and 15 minutes. You guys got me just in here hanging out. I always worry about if I'm gonna have anything to talk with you guys, and I look up, it's been an hour. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm going to eat. I love all you guys. It was nice hanging out. I will see you guys this weekend again. Maybe surprise Sunday we'll do another one. All right, guys. Love you. We'll talk soon.